Hi, how are you? This is Master Joe Ching. Thank you so much for watching this video. So today what I'm going to do is that I'm going to share with you the SOP, or so-called the Standard Operating Procedures, of how we go about selecting a good Feng Shui property for you. Alright, say for example, you are going to rent or you're going to buy a house. Okay, today we'll focus more on the houses. And you have probably shortlisted 2 or 3, and sometimes you wonder which house actually gives you better feng shui. Okay, so as simple as that. So let me just show you the next few slides. It is important that you select a good feng shui house at the onset, up front, instead of getting a bad house and try to fix the problem. Let me tell you why, okay? It is very, very costly. Because it can cost you your health. When, for example, you buy a house and you realize there are some 煞气 or poison arrow, okay? And of course, this can also cost you your career. Imagine if your health is no good, you're not able to focus and concentrate, it can also lead you to like losing focus in your job. Okay, worse still, you need to take MC to go for some kind of surgery, etc. And the house also can influence you on your marriage with your spouse. Not only that, it can also cause you relationship with your other occupants. Okay, so please, okay, be reminded that you should not do feng shui only after you purchase your house. It is in fact better that you choose a good feng shui house, then you move in, and then you purchase it, then you move in, or you rent it. Okay, it is better that way. It really solves you a lot of headaches. Okay, a lot of people has this wrong mentality, wrong perception that feng shui can do wonders, feng shui can do miracles. Okay, let me just try to tell you that feng shui is not magic. Okay, it is not magic. Some of the feng shui problems are actually quite difficult to solve, sometimes almost impossible to overcome. You see, I have done thousands of feng shui audits for HDB, especially condominiums, landed, etc., commercial, as well as even in feng shui. And whenever I go, if I actually spot something that is not so good feng shui features like sa qi, I will take a picture, I will usually post on Facebook or share in class. Today I'm going to share with you some of the pictures that I have taken when I was doing my feng shui job for my client. Alright, so for example, imagine you buy a house like this, the one here or the one on my left. Alright, this is called wall 9. You are hit by the wall 9. You look at this thing, this wall here, you look at this wall here. Okay, if you stand inside and look outside, you will see that the sharp edge over here is cutting you, and this will cause you, definitely, I can guarantee you 9 out of 10 cases or 10 out of 10 cases, if you stay there for more than like 5 years, okay, you will probably encounter one-time surgery, all right, or some blood-related injury, accident, cut yourself. Okay, so do you think you can actually use something to block off this sharp edge, this wall knife? These are structure, okay, unless you remove it. Okay, if not, it's going to definitely have some detrimental effect on you. Say you're standing inside, now you look outside, it looks like this. Okay, so now you're inside, you look outside, look at this. Okay, so this is sometimes almost impossible to solve. Of course, there is one solution to mitigate. All right, you could probably put some plants dangling down, provided your management, your building management allows you to do so. Okay, many a time it is not very possible. Okay, So the other style of sa-qi that's very common, so like this area is, if I'm not wrong, at Punggol, Sumang area where I did a case for a client. This is called wind gap. So this thing is very, very common, especially today where the developers will design the building to be very close to each other and yet they leave a gap like this. So imagine if you are staying opposite here. Okay, you will get this wind gap. And Chinese we call it 天斩煞. So imagine again like a blade cutting down on you. Alright, so these are like a poison arrow shooting towards you. Again, it will lead you to having like injury, surgery, operation. Worst case, you can also have relationship problem. Alright, blood related problem. Okay, so, and it's difficult to solve. Another example here, when I was actually choosing an office space for my client. So he was looking at a unit opposite here. So I said, please do not choose. Again, you got yourself into a situation of 天斩煞, the wind gap. For office space, usually it will lead to like HR problem. For example, legal issue, disputes, disharmony among staff, or you with your client. Yeah, this one is at Sengkang area. So I was doing a Feng Shui. So I saw this thing. This is called a water tank. If the water tank is concealed, is blocked up by walls, parapet walls, then it's okay. But unfortunately, this one, if you are staying at this level, eye level, seeing this water tank, you are going to suffer from medical issue. So I got one overseas student told me that because they stay in landed, they have to install water tank like this outside their house. And water tank also in our Feng Shui term, it is known as like medicine water, because it looks like your, when you go and see doctor, you get a cough syrup, it looks like the container, the syrup bottle. Okay, not only that, because of the shape, it can create a form of sa-qi. So what happened to my that student, I remember that he told me he removed one kidney. Okay, because he got growth tumor. And for long term, if you stay there for long term, you are going to take medication on a long-term basis. Okay, no point drawing your curtain. Okay, because it is just there. The shape, the form is there. You can feel it, you can see, you can touch it. It will affect you. Alright, so you can't do anything to those structure, to those water tank, unless can you talk to HDB? Can you talk to the landlord, the building management to say, hey, this is sa-qi, no? Remove away. No way, it's structural. So this one is somewhere at Newton area. There's this church here, and there's this red triangular shaped sa-qi. Okay, so this is like fire sa, we say. So people staying in this house will get into some problem. Alright. So worst case scenario, if you buy this house, you want to rent out, it's also, I tell you, it's very difficult to rent out. I was doing an audit for this house, so when I see this thing, I told my client, please do not rent, please do not buy, even if it's very cheap. Okay, because when you move in, you're definitely going to suffer from fire-related sa-qi. For example, can be heart, can be blood, cardiovascular, get into a job problem. Okay. Yes, this one is the Sengkang area. So again, I was doing Feng Shui over there. So we usually do not want to stay in a house, in a HDB flat or condominiums that face this thing here. Okay. This is also a triangular fire sa. So same thing, heart problem, eye problem, blood problem, disharmony, dispute, etc. Injury, surgery, okay? Can you remove it? Can you block it? No way. It is structural. And of course, if you buy a landed house or you buy a mansionette, where you have staircase and the staircase just straight away go down like that, and then fronting the door, the main door, this is very, very bad for money. And imagine after you buy already, you keep losing money and you want to restructure your house, reconstruct your house. Is so costly. Am I right? So it costs you money. First thing first, to change it. and I don't think you want to do this. Second thing is that it lead you to like losing your job, health issue. Okay, so don't be naive to think that hanging these items, okay, in the next slide, I'll show you, can help to block the sa-qi. Okay, so people, they thought that they might have read some books, flipped some book, or gotten some ill advice on the internet. So they buy this, put outside the house to block, say for example, the war knife, or put a mirror to reflect back, or put this coin sword, hulu. No, this is not going to help. Trust me. If you can so easily help, I would have done it. Okay, I would have done it. So today, if you are looking to buy or rent a house, okay, you probably have shortlisted some houses according to your budget, location, accessibility, and etc. And say you believe in Feng Shui. Okay, all the three houses, somehow the feeling is quite good, or sometimes you have mixed feeling and you wanted a second opinion, or you wanted really a Feng Shui master to come to give you objective assessment. This is what we do, you know. Over the next few slides, I will explain. For instance, let's have a scenario here. You have viewed 3 condo units. Okay, of course it can be within the same development or adjacent development, and you would like to find out which unit has the best Feng Shui for you because you're a Feng Shui believer. Or you want to have a peace of mind, you know. After you stay in, you want everything to be very smooth, no hiccups, no health problem. You know what we are worried is health problem. All right, because medical cost is very high. Not only that, because of health problem, you suffer, okay, in your job. So if you have this in mind, you believe in Feng Shui, you want some objective assessment, you can actually entrust us, okay, myself or my team of consultants, to give you our recommendation. Okay, it's up to you, but today I'm doing this video just to show you the SOP, the process, the procedure, and of course I'll share with you why are we the preferred Feng Shui master. Okay, because we have been in the market for more than 15 years, and we have got very good reviews, and we have still been around, and students are pouring in from overseas. I'll show you pictures and testimonials. All right, so this is actually me. I was doing a job for a factory in Malaysia. All right, let me explain to you how we carry out the Feng Shui procedures to help you check the units, yeah, to find your golden property. Okay, I call it the Feng Shui Home Selection SOP, Standard Operating Procedure. You see, we have a system in place to help you do the check because we have done this for many clients. So we are very experienced, we are very familiar. In fact, sometimes you just tell us which unit, which condo, which HDB, and which pocket of flats that you're looking at. Straight away, you know, the image of the house, the floor plan all pop up. Step number 1, you see, so this is how we deal with our client. Okay, client shortlist up to 3 high-rise units. Okay, because we have a fee. Okay, we do charge a fee, you see, based on per trip basis, depending also on the number of houses. But just let me go through this. Client shortlist up to 3 high-rise units, can be HDB or condo. Okay, for this example, we'll use HDB or condo. And client arrange with house occupant or the property agent for back-to-back viewing. Okay, back-to-back, so that we save time. All right. The units should be within same development, okay, or adjacent development for condo. For HDB, hopefully they are within the same estate, okay, within walking distance. All right, so that we can still maintain the same fee for you. Okay, our fee is very reasonable. You can check around. Starts from $500 per trip, like this, for up to 1 or 2 or 3 high-rise unit you want us to check, because we have to spend time traveling, going down, assess the house, okay, and then give you a so-called a summary report verbally. Step 2, client or the property agent need to prepare hard copy house floor plan for us, the consultant. All right, the above details of client, occupants, if you have, you can give it to us, but it is not compulsory. Okay, You see, in the market, there are this type of myth, rumors, or misconception that you buy house based on your 八字. Okay, this is actually not logical. Okay, we do not pick a house for you based on your 八字, just purely based on your 八字. For example, a very common saying is that your 八字is lacking in water, therefore you must find a house that faces north. Okay, or you must have your main door opening north. All right. So what happens if your husband or your wife hates water? That's a problem, right? So this is not actually how Feng Shui is practiced. Okay, it is not like that. In fact, when a house is good, everybody stay in the house there will enjoy the benefits and the prosperity. Good health, good career, good relationship. Okay, it cannot be just so narrow-minded, so one-sided, only benefit the breadwinner. No way. Okay, that's not Feng Shui. All right. So this is something that I want to debunk the myth. Okay, it doesn't mean that you like water, then you choose to have a pool in front of you. No. Okay, because in the advanced level of Feng Shui, having water at certain sector can be good or also can be bad. It is a double-edged sword. All right. So what we do is that we'll assess holistically on the unit to make sure that this house, everybody, after they move in, they'll be happy. Of course, certain people, because they occupy certain room, that room is extra good. So they will feel better. They'll feel better. The Feng Shui there will be better and influence them more. Okay, but don't worry, everybody, when they move into a good house, they will enjoy the same, so-called more or less the same benefits. Step number 3. So we will be there to meet you on site. And for each unit, we spend approximately 20 minutes. Can be a bit lesser, depending on how big is the condo or HDB flat. All right. So what we do is that we will go there, plot out the energy map using our own Feng Shui system, established Feng Shui system. For example, using Flying Star, 悬空六法, okay, or Sanhe. So for us, we have our own system that we use, which is very, very highly accurate system. We are very confident. So either me or my consultant will spend about 20 minutes there, all right, to check every room, check the stove, check the external of the unit to see any 煞气 or not. Because you guys are not, for laymen, you are not trained to see 煞气. Okay, like for example, in this case, I'm actually checking a unit at this place near Alexandra. All right. Okay, so it's a condo. It's a award-winning development. So you probably know. Okay. So once done with the first unit, the consultant will immediately proceed to the next unit. Okay. Step 4. So after we finish checking all the 3 units or 2 units, there will be a debrief on site in the absence of the seller, in the absence of the seller agent, So we will advise you which unit among the 3 or among the 2 is recommended to buy. Okay? If all the units have bad Feng Shui, we will also tell you not to buy at all. And you probably have to schedule the next trip for us. Or go around to shortlist again. And we also give you some tips how to shortlist during the site debrief. Okay? No written report will be given because everything will be mentioned to you, will be transpired to you verbally on the spot. Okay? You can ask us any question, We will be happy to answer you. And of course, on the spot, or you can give us cash, red packet, check, or do your online payment. No problem at all. Very flexible. Invoice can be issued upon request if you want it. Step 6, just want to tell you that the fee for the Feng Shui house checking exercise is not inclusive of personal 八字 reading. Okay, this fee merely covers the assessment. Okay, up to 3 houses. Say for example, you arrange 5 houses, then we have to adjust upwards on the fee. Okay, and of course, if you are looking at penthouse, landed house, then the fee will not be starting from 500. We have to adjust upward. We will let you know the fee. We'll give you, we'll tell you the fee and ask you, is it okay? This is our fee. If you're not okay, you can go around getting quotes from other master. All right. So no obligations, you see. And also this fee that we charge you, all right, is not inclusive of the subsequent feng shui advice. Say for example, after you pay us $500 for this 3 unit, I say that unit A you can buy. And then after that, of course, you want us to help you to lay out, advise you on the layout of your bed, your stove, because you're going to renovate. What is the auspicious moving in time? What is the auspicious renovation time? Who to sleep which room? How to optimize the feng shui? That one is separate fee. It's separate fee. Okay, so this one you can ask the consultant on site. Okay, depending on the size of the so-called the units that you have chosen, and to what extent you want your renovation to be. Okay, but trust us, our rates are very, very reasonable. So our property selection service also extend to penthouse, office, landed house, semi-D, etc., columbarium. If you are looking at tomb space, tombstone burial site, we also do it. We can do it locally and overseas. You can either fly me in, or depending on which country are you from. Okay, we do have some associates and masters located in some of the countries. All right. So you see, like for me, this is me doing the niche. This is me, one of the pictures doing looking at the tombstone, and this is me at San Diego Cemetery. One of the clients from Jakarta engaged me to do a burial job. Okay, so you can actually email us, okay, or our feng shui consultant, so that he or she can explain to you the procedure and advise you on the fee payable. All right. So before you go, hang on, I still got some more things to share with you. All right. Basically, you may be wondering, because this is the first time you are watching this video, who is Master Zhou Qing? That means who is me? And why is our team, which I'm going to introduce to you briefly on our team members, your preferred feng shui consultant? Okay. For me, if you have done some feng shui study, you probably have heard about me. Okay, I'm actually a feng shui consultant, feng shui teacher. Okay, and I have students coming in from all over the world to study feng shui from me, because I am famous for certain feng shui topics. Okay, including 悬空六法、三元、七门遁甲、八字. All right. Some background about myself. I graduated from NUS, National University of Singapore. I have a BSc second upper honors degree. I actually founded Destiny Asia Global Consultancy. Today I have a little Indonesian branch as well. I am also the master trainer of Destiny Academy Private Limited. Okay, my office is next to MacPherson MRT. You can go to my website later on to find out more. Okay, I'm married with 2 sons. All right, and I love to eat. I love to drink coffee. I love to network, mingle with my students, my clients. Okay, I love to watch movies. I love to read books. So my type of movies can range from X-Men, superheroes, Marvel heroes, okay, to very, very so-called, very heartwarming show like Patch Adam, one of my very favorite movies, and of course comedy like Stephen Chow movies. All right, my current research interest is on trading of stocks and shares, looking at planetary movement. Okay, so this is my current research interest. So before I invest in any stocks and shares, I look at the IPO dates. I look at what is the current planet movement that influence this company, influence these stocks. I look at the general world economy before I do my investment. So I'm still researching, and it's a very interesting area, but it requires you some technical knowledge, okay, in both stocks and shares trading as well as astrology. So my students is from really all over the world. I can only show you a few pictures, all right? Some selected pictures like in Malaysia, Indonesia, Manila, Singapore, okay? And almost every weekend I conduct courses, Okay, and students fly in from all over the world, like even Russia, Thailand, Romania, okay, Australia, etc. Okay, and I wrote a book, okay, one of the bestseller at that time when I launched this book in 2014. I'm an expert, I'm an authority in 奇门遁甲 art of war, used by 诸葛亮 and 刘伯温. Okay, so if you are keen, you can go to our website and order a copy as well. All right, so people from all over the world, they will come to my 奇门遁甲 art of war course, which I hold it twice a year. So they will come to attend. All right, they will fly in. Okay, I myself, I do a lot of event speaking job, like with Samsung, Capital Land, a lot of event company will look for me, especially during Chinese New Year. All right, so these are some of the pictures. Quickly go through it. I do for Prudential, Smart Expo, condo launches, etc. Media exposure. All right, so on and off, like Wan Bao. Okay, they would like to call me up and ask me about certain thing relating to the folklore, relating to Feng Shui. They even interview me why I'm a builder, I become a Feng Shui master, you know. All right, so yeah, these are some of the articles. Okay, I even do like 2012, I did a video for Razer TV. Okay, so they interview me on a lot of things. And so give me this opportunity to introduce our company's master. Okay, first of all, it's about myself. All right, I specialize, in fact, in a lot of Feng Shui subjects. I'm an authority in many Feng Shui subjects. That's why students fly in to learn from me. Okay, so basically, I'm a San Yuan master. And we are famous for 玄空六法, okay, which is a very rarely taught subject in the market, which is very, very, very accurate, very effective system for, especially for HDB, condominium, and landed urban houses. And Master Anna, we have Master Anna who was born in Ukraine, later on migrated to Sydney, Australia. Okay, so Master Anna is our academy's trainer as well. She is very, very good with divination. Okay, she is a gifted student in Ukraine, and she actually studied PhD in music. So subsequently, she switched over. I mean, she found interest in Feng Shui many, many years ago. I think more than 15, 20 years ago. All right. So she's our trainer for Liu Bowen 奇门遁甲 divination class. Okay. So she is very good with forecasting, reading events, 奇门遁甲 prediction. All right. She's stationed now in Sydney. We have next Master Suntoro, stationed in Balikpapan. That's his home, but he also go around Indonesia to give a lot of talks recently. Okay, he's very, very good with 八字, face reading, as well as he's trained under me for 玄空六法 Feng Shui. Okay, so in case you're from Indonesia, all right, you need a master, okay, you can look for him. Then we have our Master Lester Tan. Most of you might be familiar with him. He is also graduated from NUS, the Department of Building and Real Estate. So he's a valuable by training. He's very good with real estate knowledge. All right. But at the same time, he's also very, very good with HDB and condo Feng Shui. Okay. He has done a lot, hundreds and hundreds, shortlisting houses for, you know, his friend, our clients, you know, and checking. We call him the house checker. Okay, he's very familiar. You just tell him which condo development you're looking at, which part of HDB unit, pockets of flats you're looking at. All the images will pop up in his brain. All right. And we have a Taoist master, Ling Jiahua, from Taiwan, stationed in Taiwan. Okay. So we have been working together for the past almost 10 years. So he will assist me, or I seek his advice on spiritual matter. Sometimes our client may require some Taoist blessing. certain Taoist ritual to ward off certain things, to ward off negativity, to enhance the luck via another form of energy, not just Feng Shui, you know. Or sometimes we combine together, we do live burial, okay, we 众生机, so we combine Taoist and Feng Shui for our client, all right, in Taiwan. We do our 生机, okay. So this is his master, all right, the 张天师64代 64th generation 张天师, okay, 张元仙大法师, confer him the title of 法师. And of course, we have our very gifted master from India, Master Ame Joshi, who is our Vedic astrology trainer, specialized especially in gaming, forex, stocks and shares astrology. He is the expert. Okay, basically, on a daily basis, his job is to trade. That's all. Okay, so he is also one of my Vedic astrology teacher. Okay. So, with this, I hope you have a background understanding of who we are, all right, and we are really expert in our own area. We are authority in many of the Feng Shui subjects. So we are not fly by night. You know, all of us here, we are trained many years very deeply into all these Feng Shui subject. Okay, and we provide a wide range of services. Say, for example, if you want to deal with spiritual matter, we do have Taoists. Okay, you want to deal with forecasting divination, we have Dr. Anna. All right, if you want to talk about Feng Shui in Singapore, burial job, and of course you have me, okay, to provide you with all these kind of services. So we provide a full suite, like the whole value chain of services in Feng Shui. Okay, so if you're interested in our property selection service, or should you want to ask any question, please feel free to email Mr. Lester Tan, our senior consultant, our master, our expert in HDB and condominium Feng Shui, at this address. Okay, so we'll get back to you. And to find out more about our other courses, services, do visit our website, masterfengshui.com. Or you can come and add me, follow me at Master Joe Ching. On and off, I may push out some interesting tips to share with you. Alright? So thank you very much for watching this video and have a nice day.